Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract the...
He's one-on-one, chance for a shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's away. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Doué. Now that's well seen too. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, what's he done? More and more pressure on the ball here. Mendy. And it's Ceballos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is out of play. And the ball is out of play. Eder Militao. Carvajal. That is a great pick out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Konate, Koundé, Rabiot, Saliba, Camavinga, Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Great defending, strong and determined. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Koundé. Might be danger here. Valverde! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! And it's Mendy. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this? Shot, surely! Vinicius Jr. is flagged offside. Doué. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Applies the finish! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. This looks promising. Chouameni. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Big chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vinicius Junior. He's in plenty of space here. Ceballos could try cutting inside here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chouameni. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a very decent... Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Koundé gets it away. Tries a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the pass is intercepted. Saliba looking for the run. And there's the end of the first half. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. And he was quick to react. Camavinga. Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Rabiot. That is good alertness. Rudiger. Doué makes the interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. Real chance here. Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send...
It's Dembele!
He was berating his defence before making the save.
And he's following up! And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Doué. Looking for options. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France, real chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doué is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Mbappe, now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's found a way past, played in with purpose, and that should get the job done. Konate getting this one clear. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. That pass has been well intercepted. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. He has a look out. That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Carvajal. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Spread neatly. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that looks a decent ball. Here's Tchouaméni. Now, can they get him away? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Mbappe! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Tchouaméni aims beyond the defence. Camavinga. Doué. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. Carvajal. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Doué is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that could well leave a mark. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Threads one in. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little... Can he finish? Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's onside. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Rudiger makes the interception. Tchouaméni, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries to play it through. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And that's been won straight back. No way through. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Ceballos. Quarter of an hour played. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Bellingham. Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's gone loose. Caught offside that time. Rudiger.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's Valverde. Ball driven towards the far post. Forward it goes. Ceballos. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Good ball. And one more try! This time surely! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that was vital. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Tchouaméni. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. And he's well positioned. And the shot! What a wonderful goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Marcó en el minuto 42 el dorsal 10.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. Eder Militao. Now it's Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Hangs one in. Brilliantly cut out. And that has sent him sprawling. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. No joy this time. Chouameni short changes him with that pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Carvajal. Chouameni. Oh, nicely intercepted. Dani Ceballos. Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate a tower. Big ask.
He won't be happy with that one. Probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. Carvajal. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ball looks a good one. He's cut it out. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, right place, right time. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Madrid have their second corner now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's running through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Courtois did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Real chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el
Off he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kamavinga. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And they can counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde. Chouameni. That's Rudiger. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Now, can they get him away? And they're quick to get it back. It's Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eder Militao with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And the keeper's given it away. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Valverde looking for options for movement. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the number on the board is 3. That is ended up in no man's land. Carvajal. That's at the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. The pass has gone astray. And that's a goal kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foden. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, super ball. That is a crunching tackle. Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ruben Diaz tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And the counter is on. Eder Militao with the slide tackle there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Foden. And it's Valverde. Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So it is still 0-0. Eder Militao cuts it out. Rudiger clears. Foden receives it in a good position here. No way through. Now it's Goulet. Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Foden. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Oh no, he's got that wrong. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played into space. Nicked it back promptly. He's on it. Can he get away? Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. An uncompromising challenge. Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Looks across and plays it in. Madrid have their second corner now. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bernardo Silva. And it's Kovacic. Now it's Nunez. Brilliantly cut out. Eder Militao getting this one clear. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's a sharp little ball here. He could be in here. Finish. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Foden. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. In with the challenge. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he thumps it clear. That's been cut out, well played. Vardiol aims beyond the defence. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. Reinders. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ruben Diaz. Rodri. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has not gone well. Rudiger is there to clear. Taken. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's surging through. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries a shot!
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Goes for a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like...
And he shoots! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And yes, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, that's been intercepted. Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Guardiola. Half an hour gone in the second half. Can he get on the end of this? It's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that is a little undercooked. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Threads one in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Matheus Nunes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Guardiola charging forward down that flank. What a throw in. Guardiola. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Somewhat off target. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter...
And that's that. Feeling utterly deflated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.